All chapters for Maxum are available on this YouTube channel. Thanks for listening. Chapter 5 Egg Yolk.
Congratulations! You are recommended to become a Maxum. I'm Cindy, an advanced version of AI that can harbor in the mind.
A woman with white hair says. She's young and has white lipstick, a white dress, and pearl earrings. She perks up her chin cheerfully, but I have the utmost desire to pound her in the face. We are enveloped in black. Black below, black above, black to my sides, only me and this lady? My shackles are gone from my arms and I'm standing. I grit my teeth. These could be the people who killed Jason. I feel for the hunting knife, but it's gone. My eyes dart around the room. I need answers. I won't get violent. Yet, at least. Where am I? Where's Sarah?
We are in your mind, Zach. Now please reserve questions for the end.
How do you know my name? What do you mean my mind?
Please follow me, Zach.
Her body glitches when she moves. I must be seeing things again. Follow you where? There's nothing here. A blinding white light floods into the blackness and a door appears. Cindy motions me over.
We must enter the center of your mind.
I stay still, considering my options, but there are none. There's nowhere to escape. I'm trapped in my own mind. If they're in my head, I'm confused why they haven't killed me yet. You murdered Jason. Tell me where I really am. Tell me where my friends are. I'm not moving. Cindy goes to the door, leaving me alone in the black. My goosebumps pop out of my skin. I can't stand around. Sarah needs my help, and there's no option but forward. I creep toward the door, clenching my fists as I pass into the room. Inside, the room is completely white, with nothing but Cindy standing across from me.
Let us begin.
A holographic diagram of evolution unfolds out of nowhere, depicting the gradual transformation from ape to modern human. I'm not sure what I expected, but it wasn't this.
The beginning of humanity did not have one simple line.
Cindy motions with her hand, and the evolution diagram splits so that instead of one man at the end, there are two. I look them up and down, but can't spot a difference between them. At least they're wearing loincloths.
This division in human progression is called a maxim. Maxims look identical to humans on the outside, but they are different on the inside.
Cindy swipes her hand through the air, and a new hologram appears in place of the first. It shows a brain floating on a white pedestal. She gestures me closer. Curiosity draws me forward. The holographic brain pulsates, fluid running through the tiny arteries and veins that wrap around it. I've never seen a living brain, but the detail in the projected image shakes me to the core. To think that one's entire intellect is housed in the confines of a pink ball.
Can you see the difference now?
Cindy points to the center of the brain. I didn't notice before, but there's a peculiar appendage different from the neuroanatomy I've studied so carefully. It's about the size and color of an egg yolk. So the new species of humans have a tumor?
It is not a tumor. We call it Maxum operis. Maxum is the name of our people. Operis means the operator.
Cindy pauses as if trying to remember what to say next. These must be some strong narcotics they have me on. The image of the brain disappears and a map of the world takes its place, displaying out in front of us. The world is polka dotted with red dots, both on continents and in oceans. Each of them represents a different Maxim city. Onnaby, Ridge, Deluche, all names I don't recognize. Cindy points to one of the dots, in Oregon, depicting the last location I remember, the wilderness outside Merrifield.
We are currently in the capital city, Operis, named after our extra brain structure.
I gulp. Narcotic or not, this is becoming far too real. Operis is only an hour away from my home and a short hike through the woods. The location where people disappear. This could have been where Jason wanted us to run away to, but never had a chance.
The problem Maxims face is that they will soon be discovered because human society has grown. Our worlds will inevitably come together.
Cindy projects scenes of marching armies, dead soldiers, and warplanes. The 3D portrayal culminates in a nuclear blast, a blast that somehow sends me flying backward from the wind. I get up, rubbing the light out of my eyes, my mind going 100 miles an hour.
Here at Human Integration Organization, HIO, we hope to prevent war between Maxims and Minims. I mean humans. Our goal is to bring humans into our society and prove they can coexist with Maxims. This has been difficult because Maxums hate humans.
Cindy smiles and perks up.
We will now perform the adrenaline test to see if you are fit enough to become a Maxum. If successful, do we have your permission to install Maxum operas into your brain?
The pulsating brain structure, the egg yolk, they want to put that in my head? I need to wake myself up. Now. I have to get away from this place before they try anything. But I still don't know where Sarah is. If they knocked us out together, we could be lying right next to each other. I look down at my fists and will myself to punch my jaw. A sharp pain surges through my body, but I don't wake. Blood drips down my chin and I rub it off. This surreal nightmare. My own mind is holding me hostage. I scream, running at Cindy, but she just smiles. I go through her like she's a ghost. As I keep sprinting to get away, the distance between Cindy and me never changes, like I'm trapped in an infinity mirror of reflections. I stop and grip my knees, panting. Where'd you take Sarah?
She is going through the same process right now,
Cindy says. Her image hasn't moved a step. I stand up from my crouched position. Is she okay?
I can assure you she is in good hands.
Can I speak with her?
I am sorry, this is a patient-by-patient decision.
I need to speak with her. I flex my fists, but there's nothing I can do to Cindy even if I try. I sit on the floor and spit blood in her direction, but it disappears into oblivion like everything else. I remember the smell before falling asleep. They knocked me out and brought me here by force. So you want me to join a cult that took me and my friends in the middle of the night, and you want me to let them perform a potentially fatal brain surgery.
We understand that you feel violated, but it was necessary so we can run the adrenaline test. It can only be performed when the mind is unaware it is being tested. We had to take you when you weren't expecting it.
You haven't even told me what the adrenaline test is. I touch the side of my jaw.
Of course, we inject an adrenaline mixture into your blood. This produces a dream about survival. The better you are at surviving, the faster the adrenaline leaves your body. This test helps us determine if you are fit to become a Maxum. We will do the test as soon as you are ready.
What happens if I don't want to be a Maxum or fail the test?
Simple. You will return home. Every memory of finding this place will be erased. You will never come back.
I would probably lose my memory right after Jason died, and maybe even forget about the masked investor and those hybrid animals. The gold masked man with the metal contraption on his finger. I wouldn't mind forgetting it all. But if these people really let me go just like that, they aren't as malicious as I thought. Maybe Jason intended for us to be given this chance before he died. He wanted us to come here. He sent us a message. I stand up, narrowing my eyes. Why do I need the brain surgery? I look just like a Maxum. Wouldn't I fit in just fine?
It seems I have not fully explained the function of Maxum operas in the brain. I do apologize.
Cindy hesitates.
Maxum operas allows the mind to control matter. Put simply, you can change, translocate, and shift matter at your will. We call it manipulation. You will learn these skills at Summa, our elite university.
This is going over my head. Sarah needs me and I need her. We only have each other now that Jason is gone. If we made the opposite decision, we could be forever divided by the chasm of two worlds. She has nothing to lose by becoming a Maxum. She just lost Jason. Her dad doesn't want her to come home, and the chance of starting with a blank page could be refreshing to her. What's in it for me?
What is not in it for you? You will receive a special ability and, additionally, join forces to save your race. Prevent war that could kill us all.
How would changing me into a Maxum prevent a war?
In the Maxum world, manipulation is the most praised talent. Showing that a human can master manipulation will prove human worth and prevent the hate Maxums have toward humans. It will open the doors to human integration on a mass scale.
How long would I have to fake being a Maxum?
For life, you will never be able to return home.
I wouldn't see my mom again, maybe ever. I can't leave her in the state she's in. We'll lose our home. She'd be forced to leave our neighborhood and move back into my grandparents' house, a rural tin-roofed home meant for one. I haven't seen them in 4 years since my mom took out a loan to buy a car. She still hasn't paid them back. I can already imagine what life would be like when she moved. My grandparents would yell at her every night, loud enough to dent their stupid tin roof. If I don't become a Maxum, I'd be there with her, working extra shifts to make enough to get us out of there. But we'd never make enough. We'd never leave. I'd never go to college. But it's not fair to my mom. I'm sorry, I can't become a Maxum.
Why so?
I have to help my mom.
Our organization, HIO, will send your mom a check for $600,000 tomorrow morning. Is this sufficient?
I breathed slowly. All the money I've been working toward. Her debt could vanish just like that, but it's still not fair to leave her. I remember how she was when Damien left for Colorado, the same day my dad died. She boarded up in her room for days, only leaving to go to the job she hated. I went into her room when she left for work, only to find piles of dirty laundry and empty wine bottles from the liquor store, the cheapest kind there is. I felt like it was my fault. It was me who ratted Damien out to the police. I'm the one who pointed at my own brother and couldn't keep my mouth shut. I saw him with a match. I can't let my mom cry again. I can't leave her boarded up in that room again. But she did want me to go to college eventually. We would have been apart anyways, and regardless of the surgery and what Cindy says, I'll find my way back to Merrifield on my own, even if I have to. $600K? That's enough reason to go in itself. I need to talk to Sarah, I say, my voice cracking. Cindy stares back at me with impassive eyes.
I am sorry, that is not a possibility.
Why?
This procedure must be done based on individual intent alone, for it is only an individual that should choose their own fate.
I'm alone, but deep down, I know Sarah. She's the kind of person that everyone wants to be friends with, the kind of person that's friends with everyone in return. I remember her inviting all of Merrifield, including Trevor, this guy that annoys the heck out of Jason and me, to the after-school summer party last year. Sarah will become a Maxum. Not because she wants to restart her life. Not for me. Not because her dad wants to kick her out. Not for abilities. She will do it because she loves people. To save them from a war. I'll proceed.